think.
Yeah.
Hey guys, we're back. I'm starting to get the feeling we won't be recording a second game today.
Shut up. You're right, but shut up. So shut up. Dude, shut up! Balls. I like when Mario jumps over the spikes and he goes, balls.
That's my favorite Mario line. I can't wait to see Chris Pratt reproduce it.
Mario's not Italian anymore, he's normal now. Thank you, Chris Pratt.
I like that image.
I agree. He's what now? Italian people are not normal, I guess. Thank you, Chris Pratt. Man.
It's a me, Mario.
Actually, I guess we live in Indiana, so I guess it's Eye-talian people.
Who the hell says Eye-talian?
Everyone! I work at Subway, as you all are well aware of. And people will come up and say, "Can I have Eye-talian herb and cheese?" The bread, the best bread at Subway that we have, is called Italian herb and cheese, right? You know the word herb, the H is silent, right? Yeah. You know the word Italian? It's pronounced Italian, not Eye-talian. Well, you like the Eye-talian from Italy? Like, you fucking stupid ass. What's Italy, huh? Italian.
Don't tell me they also say herb.
They say herb. Eye-talian, herb and cheese.
Herb and cheese. That sounds like one word.
I have had my least favorite person. She will get 5 meatball subs, which are the worst thing ever because not only are they a pain, but meatballs as a backup suck because you have to put it in the microwave for 16 minutes. And they're just a pain to make because you have to use a half a bag for each bam, and it makes 3 bams, so you're always going to have leftover if you don't have an extra bag already.
What the hell is a bam?
A bam, it's the little bowls that they come in, basically. You know how
the little tins behind the glass?
Yes, that's a bam.
Okay.
So you have to make 3 with 1 bag of meatballs. You make 3 bams.
Sure.
And the bag it's supposed to be half a bag to a bam. So you make 3 of them, so that means you have 1.5 bags, which is stupid. Because we could just use, a third of the bag since it's massive, and you don't need that much marinara in your meatballs. But, so it's a pain to make. Because you also don't get to, you have to write down the times and stuff that you made it. And you can't put the stickers on it because it goes in, boiling water. So you have to write it in Sharpie on the plastic that you put on the bam, which is a pain to do. And it's just all around not a fun time. The reason meatballs suck to make is because, oh no, I have to make a backup of this because there are like 7 meatballs in a bam of them, and it takes 8 for a football. The 7 meatballs is an exaggeration, by the way. There are more than that, in case someone didn't catch on. Anyway, she'll get like 5 of them, and she'll say, "Can I get it on the Italian urban and cheese?"
Urban
and cheese? Urban and cheese.
What the... What?
Both of her kids go to my school, and I do not like either of them.
That makes sense.
Yeah. One of them tries too hard to, not be white. And the other one is just a douche. I don't like either. Yeah. They're both kind of douchey, but the second one's worse. Because he's a band kid, too.
Speaking as a band kid, some of them suck, dude.
Yeah. I have yelled at the freshmen many times this year. I think this year's my record for yelling at people, which is sad. Because it's not even halfway through the year.
Yikes.
Mostly the freshmen.
By yell at them, you don't mean like getting mad, you just mean like looking at one and going, BALLS!
BALLS! So we have a new band director this year.
Sure.
His name's Mr. Styles. He is awesome. Mr. Styles, he's a first-year teacher, just out of college. He's like 24. He's super young, and he's awesome. I love Mr. Styles. He's great. I'm gonna kiss him in the mouth.
Let's go.
Which I'm allowed to say now because I am 18, so that's not illegal for him. That was sad. I should not have spun the first time.
That was sad.
Anyway, boy oh boy, Mr. Styles is great, and poor guy. He's just at high school. He doesn't know how to deal with like punishment. He's not good at discipline because he's too nice.
Sure.
He's such a nice guy, and that's the problem. Mrs. Hopper, who was our band director before there, she was a first-year teacher when she first came to Carroll. But, she was a first-year teacher when she first came.
Would you look to that?
Because it's the name of the school. Although there are many Carrolls now that I think about it. Either way.
I don't know. There's probably already enough information out here to dox us.
Fair. Either way.
We're a bit too specific.
Anyway, so she was a first-year teacher when she first came, and it's been so long since then, I do not remember how she was as a first-year teacher.
Sure.
But when she left, she was really good at conducting, and she was very good at punishment, except that she went after the percussionist way too much, which was sad.
I had a teacher, Mr. Parthen, who would, like, always be at the throats of us tubas. And, like, yeah, we kind of deserved it. We kept talking, but, like, we were the quietest talkers in the class.
Yeah, the flute section is the worst right now.
The flute section and the clarinet section, it's like they would never harm a fly. The teachers just never glance their direction.
But they're the loudest. The flute section, during everyone's playing, are like, because they're talking about whatever the hell, or they mess up one single note, they put down their instrument, they're oops, shut up. Man, it's so quirky that you're terrible at your instrument and have no talent.
Hey, what if instead of that you continued playing?
That's crazy.
That's what you're supposed to do?
That's what
so
I'm
I've
saying.
heard.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying, balls.
But yeah, I don't know. That was the way our trumpets were. Because we had like a gazillion of them, and also their trumpets.
True.
Which just historically are not wonderful people.
So we have 5 trumpets this
Not that
year.
all trumpets are bad. I was friends with a few of them, but a lot of them were just so annoying.
We have 5 trumpets this year. I hit the button. That one's bullshit. Just saying. That one's bullshit. Okay, what the hell? Anyway, we have 5 trumpets this year, and by 5 I mean 2. Because 3 of them are useless. There is this girl who doesn't know what she's doing. She'll just look over at the other people and kind of try to mimic their fingerings, and she's always on a different one than they are. And when you can hear her, it's bad.
Sure.
With the other kid, he doesn't even know what class he's in. Then
What?
the third one.
Wait, I'd like some elaboration on that.
He's just useless as well, basically.
Okay. I thought you were saying this man like showed up and was like,
yeah, I don't know.
Is this
either.
the right class?
I don't know what all 3 of their names are, but then we have another one who is like the my sister kind of friend group, but without the artistic talent. She's
They
terrible.
have artistic talent?
Yeah, they do.
Oh.
But she'll do that really annoying thing where she's always self-deprecating. Like she's about to play the scale and she'll be like, "Oh, I got it this time, guys." And just that kind of bullshit. It's very annoying, and I want to tell her shut the hell up.
I'll admit, I am also not confident in things I do. I do tend to self-deprecate myself, like in my head, right? But
That's in your head.
But via knowing people like that, I've learned it gets very annoying.
Yeah.
Like, look, dude, you're not as bad as you think you are.
But also,
And can you shut up about it and try to get better instead?
fun fact, no one cares. She will just every time. She's also terrible. She is an awful trumpet player. She'll play her scale and it'll be not even close to the right notes at all. Like everyone struggled with the C major scale. You know what C major is, Sammy? C major is no sharps or flats.
Fun
I
fact.
believe, I don't remember, but I think tuba is in concert pitch. So.
Well, we had B flat tubas, so all valves open was B
Oh,
flat.
okay, gotcha.
So I probably would have actually struggled with that some, just because the scale everybody in the class knew by heart was B flat. After that was E, and then, or E flat, I should say.
Problem
and
is,
then
no one in our
F.
class knows any scales by heart. Not even C major, where you get to play nothing.
Are yours like set so that they're all just open notes? Or
Well, okay. Each instrument has a different pitch.
Yeah.
Concert pitch is no sharps, no flats. So it does depend on what instrument you're playing. Trombone, I think, is concert pitch. I believe clarinet's E flat. Alto sax is E flat as well. Baritone sax is also E flat. Most of them are E flat, in fact, in case you didn't notice that.
sure.
But either way, you should, like, he gives you a week to practice the scale. You should be able to learn it in that time, because it's 8 notes.
So funny thing, I did not get very good at most of the scales we dealt with.
I have not practiced a single one.
Even when I was practicing, which wasn't very often, by the way,
Yeah,
because
I'm
usually I
lazy.
didn't need to know how to play the music.
Yeah, I'm lazy, and I
The thing is,
also don't.
I never knew scales. I could just look at the music and know which notes I should be playing, like in the piece, you know? But I could never put a scale together for some reason. So the majority of scales, I knew some of them, like B flat, E flat, F, D flat. I think I knew.
You're already ahead of
Like
nearly the
those
whole game.
were pretty easy. But then like most of the ones we wouldn't see very often, like G or God forbid G sharp, I would just be very lost.
Fair, but we haven't gotten to those scales yet. We're on like B flat, F, E flat, C major, C minor.
Is this their first year of band?
No, it's not. It hurts so bad. Oh, and then one of my least favorite people in
Are
the
they
end.
just there for a free credit then?
That's what I'm thinking, but the problem is there's no punishment for being terrible. My least favorite person in the band. She plays baritone sax.
Sure.
She plays whole notes, and she is never on time. Not once has she been on time. It hurts
She
me.
only gets whole notes?
She gets whole notes. Every once in a while, get this, they'll throw in a quarter note in her music. She plays baritone sax. She plays
Our
the
baritone
bass line.
saxes, the pieces we did, the baritone saxes would pop off.
Oh no, her parts are not hard. The most complex thing she's ever had is a run. And like, by run I mean like 8th note run. Where it's like,
I mean, to be fair,
but that
since the tubas were never given anything complex, that might actually be hard for us, depending on how long it is. If it was really just like da 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 da, like 3 notes, that's baby notes.
that's what I mean. That's the hardest thing she has to play.
Because I know we had one song that was relatively high tempo, and then we had like a section that was a lot of 8th notes, and that was actually really hard, just because usually we were demanded only to do like ba 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 ba, you know. So we never had to try, you know. Yeah. Which I mean, we were excited to get an actual part, because that gets boring pretty quick.
True.
But it was also hard because we were never given actual parts.
Oh, that's gonna cost me to run.
Yeah, I thought you were going out for a walk.
That's so sad. We also have one of 4 trombone players. That's my friend Zach. Like, not only, I mean, it may sound like, oh, my friend, so of course he's the best one, but no, he's just the only one who can play. The rest of them are terrible. Like, he's actually really good, because he'll do 16th notes, and on trombone, you gotta move that slide around.
Yeah,
To do 16th notes, it's very
playing
difficult.
trombone seems kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, and he's pretty good at it. I can't remember the piece exactly, or how it went at all, but there was a part where he had, like, this whole 16th note run that went down, and it was really insane, because it was a lot of tonguing, too, because, you know, you can go and then change how fast the notes go.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's very good, and the other ones are useless, so we pretty much have one trombone.
Yikes.
We have like 1.5 baritones.
How many baritones do you have?
3.
Okay.
They're like 1.5 because they're inconsistent. Well, one of them is pretty consistently okay. He's not great, but I mean, he's good enough.
He can play the instrument.
Yeah.
That's better than most of the other people here.
That's true. So, I mean, I don't mind him. He's a bit annoying, but whatever. He can play at least. You're not allowed to be annoying and not be able to play. You have to pick one to
If you're
at
a
least.
band kid, get something right.
Yeah. If you're gonna be annoying, at least be good at your instrument.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's okay at his instrument, so meh, whatever. Then there's
That's the half, I take it?
no,
Or is he the one?
that's the one.
That's the one.
Then there's
Goodbye.
then there's a woman. She is bad and is never playing right at all. And then there's other small child who was there last year who I very much dislike, but he can kind of play. But he does that super annoying thing where he'll play 18 measures after you're cut off.
Oh boy, that's
panicked.
very annoying.
Yeah, so I've yelled at him multiple times.
What, are you just allowed to be the force of law in the class?
I mean, he doesn't stop me, so yeah. Don't play after he cuts you off. And he's not going to punish them because he's too nice. So I'm going to yell at him at least.
But like, how long after does he actually play?
He'll play like 3 or 4 measures after he's cut off.
Oh my god, okay, jeez.
Yeah.
Because there were many times I'd catch myself playing like a measure or two and then be like, oh wait, we stopped.
Yeah.
You know?
No, but he'll do it consistently.
Yikes.
Like, hey, he cut you off. And it's not just him now. It used to just be him that I'd yell at.
Every time the director cuts off this kid's like, now's my chance for a solo.
And they're going to finally notice me.
They're gonna love me.
They're going to love me.
I'm making it to
Look at me
Hollywood.
go. He's like Harold from Total Drama. That's what he looks like.
I didn't watch. Well, I did watch some of that show, but not enough to remember a lot.
Idiots! This is that guy. He wears glasses. That's how you tell he's a nerd, because he's wearing glasses.
Everyone knows that only nerds wear glasses.
Everyone knows, yeah. Everyone knows that. That's kind of just a fact of life. Oh, whoopsie. We're way over the threshold of go away.
Not by much, actually.
No, what?